Good. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is feeling awesome today. Today I have another whiskey review for you guys and I'm continuing with the Amrut series. This is the last one in this round or whatever you want to call it. Maybe more Amrut come later. Today I have the last of the ones that I bought. It's the Amrut peated single malt cask strength whiskey. So this is really exciting. I'm looking forward to this a lot. It costs around 600 Danish crowns for 70 centiliters. That is 60 pounds, maybe 70 euros, dollars, give or take a little bit. It is 62.8% alcohol. Very high on the ABV. It is not artificially colored and it is not chill filtered. So thumbs up again, Amrut, great job. So this one has even more power than the single malt cask strength, just about 1% more. I'm just looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. When I do reviews of these high ABV, to be more precise, above 50%, I always like to nose a little bit and take a small sip and then add water and then nose and sip again just to see the difference, because whiskeys react differently to adding water. So sometimes it's a good idea. Most of the time it actually is when it's very high on the ABV. Other times not so often, but just sometimes it's not a good idea. My opinion again. So it smells really wonderful. That just first. It's medium to heavy leg, golden, medium amber color. First off, peat smoke, of course. Feels a little, no, scratch that. There's a little bit of malt there. No, it's more than a little bit. There's quite a lot of malt. A little bit of oak. I'm actually not getting any spice, but there is a little bit of bitterness at the back. And a little bit of alcohol sharpness behind it all. Yeah, it's good. The palate doesn't have a lot of sharpness, but it has a lot of warmth. The finish, however, has quite a lot of sharpness. I've noticed that the Amrut is sharp when they're sharp. It's sharpness on my tongue. Other whiskeys I feel are more sharp on the lips and or the inner side of the cheeks. So this is a little bit different. The palate was smoke and malt, but toned down. The finish was peat smoke, malt, a little bit of oakiness, and there actually is a little bit. It's actually oily, quite heavy, quite powerful, very powerful actually. And there's also a little bit of sweetness at the end. So let me just see. Adding a little bit of water. Just a couple of drops. So what I like to do when it's 50% or more, I like to add water to try and get it down to like 45, 48%. And it's very difficult to actually hit that, but that's what I try and do. And some people buy special water. Well, here in Denmark, the water is very, very clean, and I just use tap water. And yeah. While the smoke is actually toned down a lot, there's still peat smoke there. No doubt about that, but it's toned down. There's malt, quite a lot. And there's some oak. With some bitterness. There's absolutely no sharpness there. I actually sense the oiliness and the sweetness in the nose. Definitely. It really changed character when I added water. So there's no sharpness anymore. And the palate is smooth and quite gentle. Seems like it's young whiskey, actually. After I added the water, when I could really taste, because it wasn't too high on the ABV. So it seems young at the palate, but there's peat smoke there, and there's malt. And moving into the finish, there's more power, and that feel of a young whiskey disappears. It's a lot more. It's a lot more. How do you say, solid? Yeah, at the finish, peat smoke, malt, oak, some sweetness, just hints of it, and oiliness. So what did the other? So this is 200 Danish crowns more compared to the one that wasn't cask strength. Still some sharpness at the finish, actually. Not a lot, it's just there. But it does taste really good. The peat smoke, I feel like after I added the water that the one that wasn't cask strength had more peat smoke than this one has. I might have added too much water, so it may have gone down to 42%, something like that. I don't know. It's very difficult to, put the right amount in. I'm struggling a little bit on where to put this on my rating. And I'm also thinking about whether or not you should spend the extra money and get the cask strength, or not, just get the normal peated one. But I actually think you get more value if you buy the cask strength, because 200 Danish crowns isn't that much, and you get a lot more just for adding water. You only have to put 1 centiliter or 2 centiliters instead of 3 in a glass, and then you can add a little bit of water and still have a solid dram. The bottle will just last longer. So I think you should buy the cask strength, add water, then you will have the bottle for a longer time. Also, there's the possibility of kind of playing with how much water you adding, and seeing the different kinds of whiskey you get out of it. So again, buy the cask strength. I said the same thing about the single malt. So this peated single malt is the same. If I remember correctly, I put the one yesterday at an 8. I put the single malt cask strength at an 8.5. And I'm gonna put this at an 8.5 as well. So the Amrut peated single malt cask strength is an 8 for me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also leave a comment down below. That would really mean a lot to me, and I will definitely respond to all of the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and hit that little bell to make sure you get notified when I post videos. Please check out my Instagram account. It is Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, give me a follow. That would really mean a lot to me as well. Everybody just stay safe out there. I hope everyone is healthy, and just have a wonderful, wonderful Easter. And I will see you tomorrow with a beer review. Bye bye.